Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I rise to speak on behalf of the issue raised by the member for Ryan and the importance of IVF in Australia. Like many of my colleagues, I have a number of children, 4 in fact, and I remember when I first fell pregnant to my eldest daughter, Sophia, in 2005, and how exciting that was and how easy that was for us. Becoming a parent is a dream for so many Australians, but obviously for a significant number, unfortunately, it is not always an easy journey, with 1 in 6 Australian families facing difficulty when trying to start a family. And I'd like to acknowledge all those Australians who are currently experiencing difficulties with fertility and how difficult that is. Infertility is caused by a range of factors. Technically, it's a condition where you cannot fall pregnant after trying for 1 year. And in women, the cause of infertility is brought on by difficulties with ovulation. But there are many factors, such as age of the parents, tubal disease or problems with fallopian tubes and ovulation disorders. Endometriosis is commonly associated with infertility, as is polycystic ovarian syndrome, fibroids, and other inflammatory diseases caused by sexually transmitted diseases. In men, fertility problems may be associated with low sperm count or low testosterone. IVF, or in vitro fertilisation, is more than just a process of fertilisation. It gives people hope and opportunity to become a parent because otherwise they wouldn't have been able to without the assistance. And so I'm very proud to be able to support the motion put forward by the member for Ryan to this House and acknowledge all those Australian families who are experiencing infertility. Of course, everyone knows somebody who has experienced infertility, and in my family, my aunt and uncle tried for many, many years, in fact a decade, and went through many, many miscarriages as a consequence. I know as a psychologist, I've also come across many families who have gone through and experienced infertility too, and I've seen the shame and the guilt associated with infertility. I've also seen the grief in families, in individuals and couples following having experienced recurrent miscarriages. The loss of life is always very, very difficult for people to go through. And this impacts on people's relationships, and it also impacts on people's mental health. The world's first IVF pregnancy was reported in 1973, Deputy Speaker. Doctors researching at Monash University in Melbourne. And the first IVF baby in Australia, which was the world's 3rd IVF baby, was born in 1980 under the supervision of the team of doctors at Monash University. Following this, the team at Monash established a further 14 pregnancies, resulting in 9 live births before the end of 1981. And since then, science and technology has progressed significantly, and I'd like to acknowledge our scientists in Australia and the incredible work that our fertility doctors do in this space, and how important science and technology is to the future of our country. So in 2018 in Australia, just under 15,000 babies were born to IVF. And so the technology is robust and incredible, and so many babies and families have benefited from this technology ever since its inception. Deputy Speaker, our government is committed to helping families, and in February of this year, the Your IVF Success website was successfully launched. The website provides an individual IVF success estimator tool, allowing individuals to estimate their chances of IVF success through the input of individual characteristics and IVF history. It currently allows women to enter into their individual characteristics, including how many IVF cycles they have undergone and whether they are using a fresh or frozen embryo to estimate their chances of becoming pregnant. But the creation of new life is not a woman's journey alone, and a further stage of the project will also allow men to estimate their chances of IVF success through the same website. The website also provides independent and impartial information about the nearly all fertility clinics in Australia, including the clinic success rates, to help couples in their decision-making. This excellent initiative is possible in part by $4.6 million Medical Research Future Fund grant to the University of New South Wales. Thank you, Deputy Speaker.